Chainsaw Man is a one-of-a-kind, genre-blending roller coaster that doesn't believe in track maps. This isn't your typical shonen. It's dark. It's batshit crazy. Every single moment is unpredictable. You think to yourself, oh, what a wholesome scene. Nope, that's a cow head. That's a freaking cow head. Yep. Every episode is a bloodbath, and I mean that quite literally. You can practically feel each slice, each gash, each brutal hit. It's horrifying. It's not just about the insanity of the fights, though. Every character portrayed has a distinct, utter, borderline delirious, I escaped from a sanatorium personality. Power? Oh, and by the way, that was a sea cucumber with, fingers. Is someone who's detrimental to Denji's growth as a character and her personal chest of motivation, guiding him through the devil-ridden chaos. It's a hands-on approach to personal growth. Then you have this girl. Oh boy, this girl. I'll tell you more about her later. Aki, your typical shonen Sasuke, you've seen him 1,000 times. We're introduced to our slightly unconventional, poverty-stricken protagonist. He's living on the edge, hustling, trying to pay off his deadbeat dad's humongous debt. Sounds pretty shonen typical. But did you listen to my intro? Our guy here has pawned off parts of his body, including one of his family jewels. Give ya $1 if you eat this. Itadakimasu. What? With only Pochita, his pet dog, as his company, Denji's stuck in this never-ending loop of kill, sell, eat, sleep, repeat. When our boy stumbles into a trap laid by the very same mob he's been trying to pay off, things look pretty dire. Denji and Pochita get systematically dismantled. It seems like it's game over. Pochita set one condition in return. He doesn't want to rule the world or seek revenge. Nah, he's got one simple demand. Live your dreams, Denji. Dreams. Get that shit out of here. Enter Makima. Denji, well done. Bark for me, will you? Fish the fuck you say? Oof, oof. Denji wants her, Aki wants her, every random nameless guy wants her. She has everyone in her hands. When you think of leaders, you think Irwin, Integra, Trump. That strong will and unwavering determination that drives people into a crazed frenzy, drives people to literally ride into... Makima isn't someone who fits that persona. But when Makima speaks, I pay attention. She's a reflection of the needs and desires of whoever she's talking to. When Denji airs his concerns over the frivolous feelings he experienced after his first time, wink wink, Makima does this.
Memorize it.
Makima's secret to leading people lies in telling them exactly what they want to hear. She uses her words to control and influence others, understanding their motivations and preconceived notions. By mirroring their self-perception, she gains their trust and manipulates their actions. It's gaslighting 101, and he gets manipulated in such a real way, I actually feel scared. Regardless of whether we inhabit a conflict-free world or one overwhelmed by it, whether our lives are filled with misery or comfort, and whether our existence brings us joy or hinders our pursuit of it, the ultimate desire of all individuals is to experience happiness. However, the concept of happiness is subjective, shaped by our unique perspectives and the circumstances that have become our norm. In the case of Chainsaw Man, the protagonist's standard for happiness is significantly lower than that of the average person. Describing Denji's upbringing as lacking would be an immense understatement. His vulnerability leaves him defenseless. He's easily swayed by acts of kindness and the allure of attractive women, making him susceptible to manipulation. This puts him in grave danger as his innocence and naivety are gradually stripped away piece by piece. Observing Denji with even a hint of empathy reveals that he is not in control of his own life. He is merely being puppeteered and dragged along against his will. Watching Makima manipulate Denji like a sock puppet is both terrifying and impressive. Just when Denji's booted to Fieldsville, she offers him the ultimate deal. Slay the gun devil and she'll do anything he wants. Anything. A little walking head comes out. Aw, look at that little guy, he's so cute. Nope. What the fuck am I doing in this room with these people? With these weird-ass fuckers? With these... This girl literally goes batshit crazy. I have to shank you, I'm sorry, I have to. Fish, calm the fuck down. They beat the devil lurking in the hotel and all that nice stuff. It's all about that sweet reward, though. Tastes like rainbows and trauma. Boss fight!
Fight! Fatality.
It's like Chainsaw Man took a look at your standard shonen showdown and said, ain't nobody got time for that. You expect a drawn-out sword fight filled with flashbacks and meaningful glances? Forget about it. Our boy Denji ain't about that life. When the news about the manga getting an anime adaptation spread, everyone went wild. The hype was unreal, especially after MAPPA, who introduced masterpieces like Jujutsu Kaisen, AOT, Vinland Saga. Kakegurui took on the honors of adapting it. Everyone was psyched to see what they'd come up with. The fan-made videos didn't help either. Obviously, they wanted the adaptation to reach for the stars, but let's remember that Fujimoto, the man himself, has a soft spot for all things Western. He wanted a touch of realism, and honestly, the CGI isn't half bad. I've seen way worse. Even though... Sure, there were some hiccups, and they left out some scenes from the manga, but at the same time, they gave Aki a new jaw, and... Now, there's been chatter about Fujimoto-san being deeply involved in the production decisions. It's hard to tell what's fact and what's fan fiction. But one thing's for sure, Fujimoto, the brain behind this mad world, isn't just your average manga artist. He is known for his insane works. Like, literally insane! Fire Punch, post-apocalyptic world, guy on eternal fire, people resorting to cannibalism to survive. It's a hot mess, literally. Look back. What starts off as a sweet tale of friendship and shared passion between two manga-loving girls takes a twisted turn halfway that will have you clutching your heart. And let's not forget the tons of one-shots and short series he's done. Each one is a fresh dive into his mind, proving that his creativity is as wide as it's wonderfully twisted. And guess what? He's been this insane since the beginning. This dude, in his college days, got a kick out of his bike being flipped by a girl. Now, any average person would be peeved, right? But our man Fujimoto, he was over the moon. It turns out the incident made him realize that he's a masochist with a taste for attractive women who don't play by the rules. Reminds you of someone? Makima fans, I'm looking at you. He once ate his dead pet fish because he felt bad that ants were going to scavenge the poor creature's corpse. Yikes! Maybe that's where Denji gets his bizarre antics from. Some might not like these characters as much. They might be batshit crazy, messed up, and all sorts of wrong, but it's exactly these quirks that make them so darn compelling. And once you peel back those layers, you'll find a depth of complexity that's just spellbinding. I mean, take Denji for instance. A teen who's been squashed so flat by the weight of the world that his dreams, to us, seem trivial.
If I've got warm baths, good sleep, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, I'm golden.
But to him, they're everything. And it's not just about Denji. You've got a whole ensemble cast who, once you understand their backstories, you realize they are just victims of a cruel world. Why? I don't even know which one is more traumatizing, to be honest with you. The devils, the fiends, the devil hunters, all of them are in their own ways trying to cope with a world that's beating them down. They use their own ways to get through difficult situations and fix things. And trust me, as you delve deeper into the manga, you'll find even more layers to these characters and the world they inhabit. There's a crowd of characters who are just waiting in the wings to take the stage, a cavalcade of personalities so vibrant and varied, it's like a carnival of clowns. Aki's story? Sure, it's a tragic tale of twists, turns, and tissue boxes. But you thought it was the gun devil who tore his family apart, huh? Think again. The truth is far more complicated, and dare I say, heartbreaking than that. Get yourself mentally prepared for the gut-wrenching experience of bidding adieu to characters you've grown to love, or at least you've grown attached to. Oh, you think you've got a handle on who's safe and who's not? Chainsaw Man scoffs in the face of your assumptions and takes pleasure in shattering them to pieces. It's like a merciless comedian on a rampage, sparing no one and dishing out deaths with the most twisted punchlines. By choosing to kill off characters without hesitation, Chainsaw Man challenges the conventions of storytelling and forces us to confront the fragility of life within its fictional realm. It adds an element of realism and danger that keeps readers and viewers on the edge of their seats, never quite knowing who will meet their tragic end next. Like Fujimoto, Chainsaw Man is unhinged, and the roller coaster ride that is Chainsaw Man ain't slowing down anytime soon. If you can't wait for the next season, check out the manga. I'm Ponzu. See ya!